Good day and welcome to a very wintry Östersund, Sweden, and the World Junior B Curling Championships 2017. We have a game coming up here. We have in the Women's Group B, Latvia with 3 wins and 1 loss, playing Estonia with 1 win and 3 losses. As you can see here in the table, Scotland is already qualified. Latvia wants to join them to the quarterfinal, and Estonia might have a last chance if they win this game to also go to the quarterfinal. The lineup as a lead, we have Sanne Ilse Brakowska, we have a second Laura Gaidole, we have a third Evelina Barone, and skip we have Madara Brahmane.
And from Estonia we have Brita Silaros as a first player, we have Victoria Laura Lums as a second player. For third player we have Christine Larisaulu, and fourth player Jean Madison.
Here we have the teams, and we have not just a minute or something to first stones of this game. My name is Rickard Hallström. Beside me I have
Tova Sundberg.
What do you think, Tuva? What can we expect from this game?
I think we're going to have a pretty close game, hopefully. 2 teams, this game is important to both of them, especially for Latvia that really wants to go to the quarterfinals here. So I think we'll see a pretty offensive game, hopefully.
Yes, we had this morning we broadcasted a game from this group where Scotland had quite an easy game, winning against the Czech Republic. And as I mentioned, Scotland is qualified undefeated from this group. And now we're going to see who will have a chance to join them through to the quarterfinal. We start this game with Estonia, Brita Silaut. That means that Latvia will have the hammer in the first end.
Yes, let's see here. Looks like they want a guard, but I think it's a little bit too long for that. I think they're aiming for the forefoot now.
Yes, it's going to be interesting to see how Latvia responds to this, if we have a takeout first end or if we go with a corner guard. So, a little bit careful in the start here.
Yes, looks like a takeout and a hit and roll. Pretty normal start to a first end, don't you think?
Yeah, it is. It's very nice to come into the game easily. So. Brakowska play her first stone of this game.
Looks all there. Just an easy takeout there. Could be a great way to start a game, just to get to know each other and feel
Both teams have had a pre-game practice. It's 9 minutes for each team, and they also have 2 last stone draws for each team, and to determine who has the hammer. Obviously Latvia had the best last stone draws and therefore have the hammer. So I think Tuva, the players should be well know the ice already in the first end. What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. They had 9 minutes, and that's I think that's enough to get to know the ice. Here we see a bit of a mistake here from the the Estonian first player, sorry. But she managed to get that stone out from the house, which was the important.
Yeah, it's always, even though this is their 5th game, it's still a bit nervous early in the games, don't you think?
Yes, I agree with you. And since this game is actually quite important for both teams, that could be a factor as well.
Yeah.
Now we'll see a draw here on the outside of the house here. Looks like it's need to curl a little bit more.
Is it good for a team to be able to play a lot of draws early in the game to get the draw weight, do you think?
Yes, I think that's an advantage later in the game, because if you're the team that draws instead of doing the hits, that could really become much easier for you later in the game if you know the speed. So yes, we will see a freeze here from the Estonian second player, I think. Pretty interesting choice, don't you think?
Yes, especially since they are without the hammer.
Yes, pretty offensive move here. Looks like this needs to curl, and maybe it's a little bit too far as well. Fortunately, the line isn't there. They're lying shot, but still it's an easy hit there for the Latvian team.
Yes. But they leave it down there and go to make a draw, I think, out to the right part of the house here to
spread the stones, I guess. Yes, they have a hammer, as you said earlier. So when you have hammer, it's important to spread the stones and make it as hard as possible for the opponents to hit them.
Yeah, we have Laura Gaidule playing her first stone of this game. We could see in the game this morning, it was a really, the teams were early in the games struggling with the weight. It was a little bit too fast for them. They thought it would be slower, so either the ice could be a bit faster today or maybe it was just its morning nerves.
Yes. Now it looks like Estonia is going for a hit and roll here. They want to lie 2 after this shot, I believe.
Yeah. Sweep it very hard from the start.
Yes.
Doesn't sound too good to me.
No.
Oh,
it looks good. Yeah. Yes.
A very good hit and roll there.
I agree with you. Let's see now what Latvia will do. They will hit and roll to the other side once again. Maybe they can get the double.
Yeah. I really, when I see the start of this game, I also like this thing. They don't play their takeouts too much weight. They just nice and easy and very controlled, which makes it easier for them to stay in the house and not roll out of the house.
Yes, exactly.
Also, this one is swept quite hard from the start, I think.
Yep. Looks like it curls a lot.
Yeah.
Looks like that's a good stone.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Now it's pretty hard for Estonia to get to that stone without jamming the back one. And that was the purpose of this stone for Latvia.
Yeah. So, coming in here now we have Kristin Laidsalu playing her first stone of the game. Decided to play a freeze. It's a little bit uncommon tactics here in the first end, do you say?
Yes, I agree with you. Mostly when the opening is takeout, the end is often continued with takeouts. But now we see a lot of draws here from both of the teams, so pretty interesting. We'll see what's going to be the result. Sweeping now for line. Looks like it curls a lot. I think the ice is really nice. It curls a lot.
No.
They have ice out on the 12 foot, which is really something you want.
Oh, it overkills.
Yeah, and it's a bit too long as well. Not that easy now to know what to do if you're Latvia. Looks like they're playing the nose hit here.
Yeah.
Like 2. Like that call. They don't want to give up a double here for Estonia to play on.
Evelina Barone, third. Latvian team. Hard sweeping. They really want to nose it and stay in the house so they can... Oh, I think she touched it with her foot, didn't they? Could we have a replay of that? We could see, I think.
Oh, they did change direction?
Yeah, but I don't think... I think they saw it and they agree that nothing else would have happened if she would not touched it. That's how it works in curling.
Yeah.
The players, they take care of these kind of things themselves. And
no need of judges or the umpire for the most of the time. Estonia now playing a hit in this red stone in the 4 foot area.
Changed the tactics a bit here now. Last down they tried to freeze. Now instead they try to hit it. But once again it overcalls a bit. Oh.
Yeah, a miss there. from the third Estonian player.
Giving back the advantage again to Latvia to play this one, and I think are they
I don't know.
they're gonna race their own down.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they race to light 3. It's not very hard, not too much weight, it's just a careful one. Looks very good to me from here.
Yeah. And that's a good shot.
Yeah.
Now they're all of a sudden they're lying 3.
Yeah.
And with hammer, which is not really what Estonia would have wanted to.
No, and no guards to hide behind.
No.
That's a good shot from Latvia, and putting already in the first end quite a lot of pressure on the Estonian skip 3 in Madison here. It's not the nicest thing to start the first end this way.
No. I agree with you. Looks like they're playing a hit here. I think they're going for the double, which I think is the right move.
Yeah.
They want to eliminate as many Latvian stones as possible, not lose too many points in this first end.
Not that much weight. It's
let's see here. Yeah, there's a lot of weight on the stone. They get rid of one. I think it needed to curl a little bit more there. Was a lot of weight on it. That's why the stone rolled
very
out
close
from the house. Yes. So now Latvia once again will put a third stone in the house just to put the pressure on Estonia.
Yeah. This is the kind of first end you want now when you have the hammer.
Yes, it is. It's a really good house to have. 3 points. Although Estonia still might be able to do something, you still have to put the pressure on the skip in the first end, which could be hard for the skip.
Here we have Madara Bremane coming up with her first stone of the game. She looks quite happy with that one, and the sweepers don't sweep too much. Get the feeling they got a
good communication.
Yeah.
Looks like that.
Now they sweep it, everything. It curls very much, and will it reach the house? Will it?
Yeah. Looks like it just.
Oh, very good sweeping there from the girls.
Really important stone there.
Yeah. The only problem with that is they give a chance for Estonia to freeze the one back there and maybe freeze all the 3 points away, and I think that might be the correct call in this situation.
Yes, I agree with you. Would the Latvian stone be more further in the house, that would be a harder stone now for Estonia, but since the high in the top 12 red stone there, it's easier for Estonia to draw behind it.
Yeah. So Trine Madison lost her last stone of the first end, and Estonia last stone of the first end. Very important shot. This is really a game changer if she makes it or not, don't you think?
Yes, I agree with you. Could save at least this first end.
Yeah.
Looks like they're sweeping it. It looks a little bit too long for me, but I don't know. Sweeping it really hard from the beginning, but this looks very, very long. Unfortunately, this will go right through the house. Not really what they were looking for there. Now it's an opportunity here for Latvia to draw for a 4. Early in the first end.
Yes, and she made a draw on her first one, so probably she'll make this one. Then we have a 4-0 lead in the first end.
Yes.
Here we go.
Let's see what Madora remain.
Last stone of first end.
Not sweeping this one too much.
Oh, but I
Looks
think
like-
they've got it under control. It looks shorter than the Estonian one, and
Yes, this is. I think this is home. Yes, so therefore a red 4 points lead after one end here in Östersund.
yes, Latvia really takes a good start of this game. They are, as I mentioned, 3-1 in their group, lying on second place right now. And if they win this one, they will have a big chance to follow Scotland to the quarterfinals, which starts on the Monday night. But we have the games here in the World Junior B Curling Championships are played in 8 ends, so we still have 7 ends to go. And if Estonia just can handle the ice a little bit better coming up, I'm sure they will score some points here and make it a more even game.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see here. First player of Latvia now looks for a draw in the forefoot. Looks a little bit too long. The sweeper's not touching this one. Yeah, this is pretty long.
Yeah, and this gives Estonia a good chance to put up a corner guard. And with a corner guard, you can always have a chance to score at least 2 points. This championship is played with 44 teams. We have 23 boys team and 21 girls team. And they are the top 2 and 3 teams are qualifying for the World Junior Championships later in March. So it's very much on stake here for some of the teams. We have we have seen this ice hockey arena become a curling arena with 6 sheets, playing 6 games at a time, 4 draws a day, so it's a really busy day here. What are your impressions so far of the tournament, Tuva?
I think it's a really good tournament. Not only the teams are making a great job, but I think the ice makers and the whole arena is a great spot for one of these events. So hopefully the players agree with me.
Yeah, I've heard, I talked a lot to the teams and some to the coaches, and I really think that the ice conditions is good. We have Jørgen Larsen from Denmark, who's the chief ice maker, helped by Mika, I've forgotten his last name, from Finland. So they really done a great job working 24. Oh, there we have Jørgen. Oh, that's our chief ice maker. He's a bit tired, I think, working all days and all night. But I think he looks happy.
Yeah, I think he's happy with the ice conditions. I mean, the curl is really good. Many of the teams are out in the 12-foot, and the speed doesn't seem too bad either.
So we have some small misses here early in the second end, but here we come with Estonia trying to put up one corner guard on the second stone.
Yeah, I think this looks way better than their first attempt with the corner guard. The speed is much better. Now we'll see a pretty defensive move here from Latvia. Not that weird since they're up with 4 points. We will see a peel here from second player in Latvia. Want to eliminate as many points as possible for Estonia, and this guard can be dangerous for them. Fortunately, that's took a little bit not that great shot there, actually staying as a corner guard. So now there's an opportunity here for Estonia to draw behind that guard, which I think they are doing right now. They're sweeping this really hard. Not wanting to go in the guard. Wanting this to be in the 4-foot or 8-foot area, but it looks a little bit too short. Really important to get this one in though. Really want to get it in. And the sweepers, I think they just managed to do that. And once again, we will see Latvia going on with a harder takeout here, playing pretty defensive. Once again, Laura Gaidul trying this peel here. The skipper showed before the stone that it didn't matter really if they took the one in the house or the one in front of the house. But she managed to go down on the one in the house and rolls off.
Yeah, that was the most important thing, to get either one of those. Now Estonia have a chance to put a better stone in there behind it, so I think it's a good chance for Estonia to score 2 points in this end if they just find a draw weight here and the line. It looks a bit heavy, so they are not touching it at all. It might even be through the house, or
Yes.
would it stop in the
I think it's
hard sweeping here from the Latvian skip?
and no.
Oh, it's out of the house. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So once again now Latvia will try to peel this guard just to get rid of the opportunities for Estonia to score a 2 in this end.
Is there any risk if you have to play so many takeouts in the first half of the game that you lose your draw weight if it's necessary later?
Yes, it is. I mean, playing this many hits, as you're talking about, can definitely change the ice a bit. I mean, we're only in the second end here, so the ice could get a lot easier. So, of course, it can. Still leaving our corner guard there for Estonia to draw behind, and I think their third player, Christine Ladisalu, would try to do that.
Yeah.
Don't want to be too far on this either. Looks like it curls a lot, this stone, so
Yeah. It's still, I think, a bit too much weight in this one, but I
Yeah.
think it will stop in the house at least. It's very important to get it in the house.
yes, it just stops in the house.
Maybe line shot even.
Yes. So, third time on this guard. I think it's now a little bit easier to get away with the guard because you have to roll shorter way yourself. So it's enough to hit a bigger part of the stone.
Yeah.
Sweeping this from the beginning once again. I think this looks better. Yes, it is. Good stone there by the Latvian third player, Evelina Baron.
Yeah, Estonia try now with a draw here to lie 2. Try to spread them out all over the house.
Yeah, making it hard for Latvia to do a double on their next stone. That's the most important part of this stone.
I think the weight looks very good.
Yes, I think like now they finally get control of the weight, don't you think? Been a bit of struggles for both teams to get their weight right.
Yeah.
That looks good. Maybe they could have drawn that a little bit further just to make the double even harder,
Yeah.
but that's not a bad stone.
No.
So now we will see a hit and roll from the Latvian skip, Madara Bremain, trying to hit this yellow rock and roll in front of the other one. Looks like to be a pretty hard takeout here. Sweeping this now.
Very hard sweeping here, all the way. Is it for the double?
No.
Oh.
Fortunately, that doesn't hit the stone at all, which may be a chance now here for Estonia to score 3, and that would be a game changer once again, making the game even. Now they're discussing about whether they want to play the hit or the draw here. They're taking a timeout here early in the game. Second end, timeout.
That's a bit unexpected with such an early timeout, but if you need the help, you take it. I don't know so much Estonian, but let's listen to what the players are talking about here and the coach.
Kollane liigub sinna harjamisse natuke laiemaks, praegu on duublinurgad. Ma arvan, et me võiks tuua selle asetuse, nüüd teeme selle intern'i ja mängime siia serva, kus see punane on.
Siin on punased.
Ja, et ta on üleval rohelise peal, aga on 11 eemal. Ja püüame seda lihtsalt lahti hoidest, et toome rahulikult punktid peale. Ja järgmises võiks alustada 2 kaitsega, kui me siit ikkagi punkte võtame, siis täna 2 keskkaitset.
Okei. Selle tahasus või?
So I don't really know who's shot here, but I think yellow is lying too, so therefore it's better to actually do the draw. I think they're looking for, she was pointing at freezing this red one, which is, I think it's fine, so you have to be third stone. That's the most important part of this shot.
Yeah.
So if you freeze it and are third stone, I think that's a great shot.
I think no matter where they put this stone, I think quite a expected shot from Latvia is to try to play the same double as they did on the last one anyway. So just try to find the house, just try to lie 3 as you say, and hope that they miss the double.
Sweeping this from the beginning.
And it doesn't look too short, I think.
No, not to me either, but they're sweeping this for their whole life. Now they're realizing it's pretty far here, but that's a good stone.
Yeah.
As we said, the most important part of this stone was actually to lie 3, and I don't think it's easy now for Latvia to decide which double to play.
Oh.
Actually, none of them are easy doubles.
No, I think this is quite a good call. You could play, if you play on this one, you got the chance to 2 different doubles, and if you just hit and roll in front of the other yellow one, you might have a hard shot for Estonia to score 3. So I think this is a good call.
I agree with you. If you make this perfect, I think maybe you can get both the double and a bit of a roll ahead of this yellow stone. So I agree with you. It could be a pretty difficult shot for Estonia on their last one.
Here we go with Madara Bremane with her last stone, and with Latvia's last stone of this exciting second end. Quite much. They're sweeping it, they sweep it. Oh, it seems to curl too much.
I managed to get one away.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that also overcurls there. So now there's a chance just for Estonia to draw this in the house, the same as their last one. Just for a score of 3.
Yeah.
Changing sides here.
I think it's a good chance for her to do this one, and such a comeback in that case in the second end. It felt a little bit hopeless maybe after the
Yeah.
first end, and
Now they're back
Yeah.
if they manage to do this. Yes, I agree with you.
Trine Madison.
A draw, full 12 foot is enough. This looks, yeah, it's up to the sweepers now. Whether or not this stone needs to be swept. Has to get full 12 foot. Looks like they're, need to sweep that one now.
It's
Yeah.
short, but I think they got it, don't you think?
Yeah, I think they got it.
Oh.
That's all you need, full 12 foot. And a score of 3 now for Estonia, which means this game is now 4-3. A pretty offensive game.
Yeah.
Already 7 points. But I think it's really good for the game.
Yes, and I think Estonia showed some energy in this end, and they showed some patience, and they decided just to keep playing, get back in the game, and all of a sudden they are back. So
Yes, I agree with you. Most teams can get really upset and down by losing a 4, but here we see a really good spirit, and they managed to get a 3-pointer back just the end after, which is really good.
we have some more teams in the girls tournament. In another group, we have Turkey leading 3-0 against Austria, and we also have New Zealand against Australia. That's interesting, traveling all over the world to play their closest neighbor. Australia lead 2-0 there. And we also have, in the girls tournament, we have Poland against Slovenia, 3-3 after 2 ends. In the boys tournament, we have Slovenia against Slovakia. And Slovakia lead 1-0. And we also have New Zealand playing Germany in the boys tournament. New Zealand leading 1-0 after 1 end.
Yes, and here we see a really high center guard. They're from Estonia.
This will most certainly make it a very offensive game.
Yes.
Zanne Ilse Brakowska plays a good corner here, perhaps. No, she's going, of course, into the house with it.
Yeah, I think they're looking for the house out there on the 12 foot.
Yeah.
It looks a little bit too long, so we'll see here if the Estonian skip managed to get this one out of this house. But I think it's there. Now let's see what Estonia are choosing to do. They're playing a close guard here, really going on offensive, wanted to steal this end.
Yeah, so I think they've got a momentum now in the game. They have scored 3. I think they are confident now. And Latvia probably felt very good after the first end, maybe been certain that this game will be ours, and maybe they are struggling a bit with their minds now. So
Yes.
Estonia go with.
This looks a little too far here, a little much too much weight. So I think they're changing now to get inside the house. I think that's a good stone. Really good stone, great line.
Yeah, it's completely behind the guard, and it's
So now we will see Latvia drawing another one there.
yeah.
Top 12 now. I think they're just waiting for hitting that guard, so they're just putting some stones in the house, so they got some points to secure. So
Yeah.
so it's safe for them to hit the guard later. This needs to be a little bit shorter than their last one, but it looks like this might be in the guard. Yes, it was. So now there's instead one corner guard and one center guard-ish.
For being quite a big miss, I think the result was good. They
Yes.
got the corner guard right in front of their stone, and they ticked away the center guard. So So for being a miss, it's not that bad. It could have been worse.
I agree with you. Now I think they're looking for another guard here from Estonia, reeling, playing offensive in this end. Once again, looking for the close guard. Sweeping this really hard full line, don't want to go in the guard. Really want to pass the guard here.
We'll need to get it over the hog line.
Yeah, maybe start by that. Unfortunately, this is a pretty easy double now for Latvia to play. Playing a really hard stone here. Wanting to get rid of both the yellow stone and their own red stone.
Yeah. Laura Gaidula for Latvia.
Sweeping this one really hard.
Oh, it's up on the nose. Doesn't get rid of both, only one.
Yeah, so now there's an opportunity for Estonia to draw another one behind their own there. And putting a lot of pressure on Latvia, the Latvian team.
Yeah, as I said, I feel that very fast the momentum switch from from Latvia to Estonia here with a 3 and this good start of this end. It looks very tight,
yeah,
close to guard.
They want to get past that guard at least. Maybe they can push their own down a little bit further in the house. Now, yeah, it passes the guard, but it's too short now.
Yeah, but it's at least
that's okay.
Yeah,
I think also it's okay.
It really closes the way into the 4-foot for Latvia. That's you could say that the master plan for a team with a hammer is always to keep a draw to the 4-foot open on the last rock, so you can fix every problem you have.
Once again, trying the double here.
Yeah, and it's wide this time instead.
Yeah.
Ooh. And now she might take the one in the back.
Oh, just missed that one.
Oh, it's
a bit of a mistakes from both teams now, I would say. Leaving the game pretty in open mode. I think it's all about getting this stone into the 4-foot for the Estonian girls, and it will be a really hard stone for Latvia on their next one.
I get the feeling that Latvia feels a bit stressed now, coming from 4-0 now, 4-3, and doesn't make the shot too good now. So Christine Laidsalu for Estonian team have a chance to just get into the 4-foot here and put
sweeping
pressure.
This one for line. Really want to pass these two. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's making a split kind of stone. I think that's not a bad option, actually. As you said earlier, closing both the 4-foot areas, so it makes it really hard for Latvia to draw later on.
Yeah.
Going for the double now, Latvia. Latvia has been hitting now for a while, so we'll see how their raw weights will be later on.
Yeah. Go with a no. Hit it right on the nose.
Interesting now to see where the Estonian girls chooses to go with this rock. I think we were talking about a little bit earlier in the earlier games here about control area.
Yeah.
And I think the red stone there in the top 12-foot is a pretty control stone, that control of the house. You could push it down or use it later on. But they're choosing to go with the draw here, which I don't think is wrong either. If you do this really good, it's hard for Latvia.
Yeah, and to be honest, they are down with one, so they need to take some gamble a little bit. Oh, it's very close to the guard. It's even more close to the second guard, perhaps. So it just touches it, but that's okay. They lie third stone there, and Latvia will have to do something about this. Are they gonna peel the center guard?
Yeah, I think either
Race it
they're
down?
going for the double again or a race here. I don't really know. Fortunately, I don't know the language for speaking in Latvia, but I guess we'll see here.
Yeah. Much weight behind this one. Looks good line. Maybe right on the nose or a double. Oh, she raises it down.
Oh, unfortunate there. One of the Yellowstones.
Oh, that didn't end up too good.
No, that
We don't. There's also a red center guard that we don't see, just close to the hog line. There we got it, which actually closes this the house totally almost. It's not easy if they put up a good guard there. I think that's or are they gonna hit it? No, they play the guard, and then it's not easy for Latvia to get something into the house.
No, I agree with you.
Such a thrilling game. I was a bit afraid it would be boring after that 4 points in the first end, but I was wrong about that. Trine Madison, Estonian skip with her first stone of this thrilling and exciting third end.
Yes.
Trying to put up a guard there, guard the red one, so they cannot tap it in. I think they are a bit, they work a little bit maybe too hard on their stones. They get very anxious, they sweep, and I think you should never lose the communication between the sweepers and the skipper. So, but I think that was okay, perhaps.
Yeah, I agree with you. They could have stopped a little bit earlier, making that red tap a little bit harder, but still I think it's okay. The speed is great.
Yeah. And as we can see now, they are not even going for the tap back. They are trying to hit and roll on the second yellow one. So this is like could be a key shot of this end, as we talked about earlier. It's the longer you come into the game, more and more games, the shots turn out to be a key shot.
Yeah.
A good hit and roll here. Lying one behind all the guards will secure this end for Madara Bremane and her Latvian friends. But miss would make the situation even worse for them. So they are really sweeping hard here. We know that it's a very swingy ice.
Looks good, but unfortunately that one.
They got the yellow one away, but a little overswept.
Yeah. So now's the question here. What do you think Estonian girls should do now? I think when they are one down, I think there's no easy shot for Latvia to come in now. I think they should try to get 1 point more in. Yeah, I agree with you. I think putting one more stone in the house would put a lot of more pressure on the Latvian team. Yeah. Just make it a hard double, and the Latvian team has to make the hard shots.
Yeah. We'll see what they find out there. They used their only timeout already in the second end, so they have nothing help here. I don't know. In the original, I haven't seen them play, but in the original lineup, Trine Madison. Oh, sorry, wrong for me. Yeah, I don't know how experienced they are, and it's when it comes to this complicated ends, it's the experience is very useful to have something to fall back to. I don't think this is a bad call. I can see on this from this angle now that Latvia has quite an easy race on their own there for 3 or maybe 4 points. So maybe you should just put this guard there and give them a hard shot for 1 instead.
Yes. I don't think it's a bad decision either.
I think it could be. I don't think it should be too good to lose another 4 in the game. I don't
No.
think it's
No.
1-4 is enough. Oh.
Looks like this over curls. That's well. Let's see here. Do you see anything of that yellow one there? That could be problematic for the Estonian team. Maybe the Latvian team actually could get to that one. The question is if they can play enough weight to get that one outside of the house.
Yeah, it's of course it's possible, but she needs to have the exactly right weight and also the right line, of course. This is really, once again, a real game changer.
So let's see here what Madara Brahman can do about this stone. Could also try to play a harder one just to get that one out of the house and still score a 3.
Yeah, we'll see. If I look in the ice, they have quite a lot of ice. Probably, I guess I'm expecting a hack weight.
Yeah.
Something. Try to get up and hit it on the nose.
Yeah, looks like bumper weight there. Needs to curl a bit.
Oh, it looks good. Sounds good. Maybe the Estonian doesn't have too much to hope for on this one, except
No,
for
looks
me.
great.
Oh, it's
Really
a
good
great,
stone there
great
from the
shot.
from the Latvian team. Sorry. So it's 4 red now. So once again, a score of 4 here for Latvia, which makes this game 8-3 now. Pretty swingy game, actually, Rickard. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. It was a bit unfortunate here, where I think the Estonia made the right call, put up a guard in the right place, but maybe they should have swept it, passing the guard, and instead they open up to make it an easier shot for Latvia. It's a bit unfortunate for them. I still think we got 5 more ends to go. Estonia have had a 3 before, then they might have a 2 or 3 back again, and I don't think we have seen the end of this game quite yet.
No.
We have some results. New Zealand boys. We start with the boys games. New Zealand are 3-2 against Germany. We also have on the boys, we have Slovakia are 2-0 against Slovenia. And in the girls tournament, we have some games going on too. We have Turkey leading 8-0 over Austria. And we have on the sheet closest to us here, we have New Zealand leading 3-2 against Australia.
So now we see a draw here in the 4th end by the Latvian team. And we will probably see an offensive end now from Estonia, putting a corner guard up and wanting to take as many points as possible in this end, of course, to still be here in the game.
Yeah. Very tough situation. You get a 4, lose a 4, get a 3, get the hopes back, and actually having a real good setup in the 3rd end to steal points. Just some small mistakes, and you're down 8-3. I think they somewhere in that end expected a steal instead, but instead of losing 4. So now it's really, they have to handle this situation, which is a very tough situation. Latvia keeps throwing stones into the house here, or maybe in a guard, so we don't see that peel. Not that defensive, I think. I think they are quite offensive anyway.
Yeah. It's Latvia's first player, so I think they will go for one more in the house here, but it looks a little bit too short. Wanting to get this as close as possible, at least.
Yeah.
That's an okay result. I mean, there's still 2 guards now for Estonia, but that stone covers your own, so
Yeah.
it's an okay.
Estonia with a try to come around their own corner guard. Out and draw
Yes.
for Britta, still out. Still out. Looking really concentrated, and
All
the
three
girls.
sweeping now. Helping each other, of course. Wanting to get this behind the corner guard, but I think just staying guard is a really good option as well. Since they're looking for many points, many guards is never an issue.
No, they can always use this one later on. So that's not a problem.
No. Now looks like the Latvian team is going for the defensive move here and peeling this guard. I think it's the right move. You're up 8-3 and don't want that many guards in play.
And gets one. One away there. I think the Estonian skip is making a good call here now, trying to get around the center guard with a freeze. It's more of a center guard, and they will have to move that red one sooner or later. So I think this is a good call.
Sweeping this one really hard. Don't want to get into the guard there.
I think it's close, but I think
it's in the guard.
Yeah.
Fortunately, once again, not the worst case scenario for them, but now it's harder for them to get to that red stone, which they will have to do somehow. So we'll see another peel here from the Latvian team.
Yeah, they are trying to remove both.
Both
Yellow
stones
one.
here, yeah. Gets one of them, but
Yeah.
just passes that one as
Yeah.
well. So that's a good stone.
Yeah.
Estonia once again trying to freeze here. Once again, I think it's the right call to make. You have to do something about that red stone later in the end.
Yeah.
And if you do this really good, it will also be hard for Latvia to get it away later. So the freeze here from the Estonian team.
Yeah, they get their chances, and I think it's important that they keep trying here. And we've had some misses earlier in the game, so you know that there could be a miss. It's a little bit too much weight.
Unfortunately, that stone is a little bit too heavy, so it ends up in the back of the house. Latvia not very concerned about that stone in the back of the house. Choosing to change tactics now a little bit, going for the offensive move here and drawing another one right on your own.
I kind of like it. It's I don't think the peel game is their strongest game. There's lots of ends left. I think they see a good opportunity here to finish this game off if they have some good draws here. And I really think this could be a very good tactic.
What they don't want to do is bump this one out here, but I think that's a great shot. I mean, it's a really hard double there for Estonia as well.
Yeah.
Lying to, and now Estonia have to make a miracle happen to be able to get away with both of those red stones.
Yeah, they need some quality shots here now to get out of this trouble. They are trying to come with a not very hard takeout, just to move these red ones a bit and lie second and third. sweeping it very hard. Very hard. Very hard. It's close. It's close. It's close. Okay. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not that bad. They open up for a double later on, and they get some more opportunities from that, I think. But you still need some kind of miss or something from Latvia to get a chance. I think it looks a little bit wide, but we know when the last meters it's very, very much curl.
Yeah, this looks great now. Curls a lot in the end, which makes this score almost perfect. Really hard for Estonia to do anything about that. Either they choose to do a peel again or they draw around that center guard, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to get some stones into the house now to be able to score multiple points, and coming here with a third player.
Playing on pretty hard stone here, looking for the peel.
Yeah. Oh, an unlucky bounce there.
Yeah, really. Almost closing the forefoot area as well, so now it's even harder for Estonia to draw behind that package. So
we're definitely in trouble now, Estonia.
Really needed to get one in there, just to, even if it stays short, it could always do something later in the end.
Yeah. Important shot now for Latvia. Madara Bremane.
Yes, this could really almost close this game if he makes this hard for the Estonian team.
Yeah.
Šaurāks. Tikai otro, tikai šeit. Šeit. Līnija neko.
I think it's looking like it's gonna overcurl too much here. You know. I think that's the direction they wanted to have it in, and everything it moves now is. Oh, it gives her a very good opportunity to come in with one more stone here. Still in trouble, but not as much trouble as if this guard would have been good.
Only 2 stones left now for the Estonian team, so they really have to figure out where they want this stone after they hit this red stone.
Yeah.
They want to still be able to score a deuce after the stone, so really important where you roll this yellow stone.
Yeah. Here we go. 3 in Madison. Skip. Our
Slipping this one.
first stone in 4th end. Okay, she gets it on the nose, but I don't think that was good enough for them.
No, I don't think so too. It's hard. They can't get a double on those red ones later on, so the question is now what Latvia is doing. They could play a guard as she's looking for there. Yeah, I think that's an okay shot.
Yeah, it's gonna force Madison to make a very tough draw for not losing 2 points. Lose more points in this end will probably be very bad and
not good for the game.
No. Let's see what Bremane, what she makes out of this one. I think a key shot of this end was when the Latvian skip decided to change her game plan and be more offensive here, putting in more stones behind the guards, and all of a sudden, this picked up something.
Yes.
Yeah, very unlucky. It's my 4th game I'm doing broadcasting, and it is the first stone I think I see pick up something, so very unlucky. Still, it's not that easy for Estonia. They need, I think they're gonna tap their own yellow one back, or are they? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know if they're going for the draw or the tap. I don't know what's easiest. I mean, both moves are there, but maybe the tap is easier since it curls a lot.
Yeah. This is, as I mentioned, it's the 8th end game, and so after this end we will have a break where we have the coaches, Erki Lill and Santa Blomberga, to come out and help them. They need some energy and they need some advices perhaps, or maybe just some nice words.
Sweeping this one, not now. Looks a little bit too heavy to just do the draw here.
I think it was good enough for just steal one.
Yes.
So after exciting first half of the game, I think it could all have been a much more even score with some different stones, but we now have a 9-3 lead for Latvia after 4 ends, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes and see what happens in the second half of the game.
Sedan mitten av 1950-talet har Jämtland stått värd för flertalet stora vintersportevenemang. Med alpina VM i Åre och skidskytte-VM i Östersund 2019 riktas återigen fokus på Jämtland som arrangör av stora vinterevenemang. Regionen har även på senare tid arrangerat internationella tävlingar i allt från parasport till snöskotertävlingar av hög internationell klass samt världscuptävlingar i längd, skidskytte, alpint och freestyle. Alla större evenemang ger ringar på vattnet och det öppnas nya dörrar för näringslivet, idrottsforskning och samarbeten på många plan utanför regionen och även på internationell nivå. Jämtland, the home of great winter sport events.
sēst to. Varbūt nedaudz stiprāks arī.
Hello and welcome back to our feature game here between Latvia and Estonia. Latvia now leading 9-3 over Estonia. And we're just beginning our fifth end here in Östersund.
I know, Tuva, you skip your own team. You have been both leading 9-3 and been behind with 9-3 in some games. What could Estonia do you think, to get back into this game?
Estonia have to play a really offensive game, but the most important part of this game for them now is really to have the weight there. I mean, really important that the corner guards are where they're supposed to be, and if you're doing a freeze, it's really... I think every stone gets more important for Estonia now. No. They don't have too much to miss, no. If I say it like that.
They spent all their misses in the first half, so yeah. No more. Britta still out. With a perfect corner guard.
Yes, this corner guard looks actually really nice. I think we will see, yes, exactly, Latvia drawing into the house once again. Pretty defensive move, just waiting for them to be able to hit the corner guards. We will see a really offensive game from Estonia now and a really defensive game from Latvia. So I think that's what we got ahead of us.
Yeah, I don't know. Want to have this one top 8 foot or at least top 12 foot, but it's short, and I don't think that Bremane, the skip of Latvia, will be too glad of a guard there, but there it is.
We see Estonia now drawing around their own corner guard. They could also put another corner guard up, but I think since there actually are 2 guards now, drawing around it is not too bad either. Let's see here. Looks like they're going for the takeout now.
Yeah, I agree.
Could not. Wouldn't be a bad move to draw another one, since they're under with 6 points. That's not really what they were looking for. Unfortunately, they get rid of their own corner guard, who was one of the most important stone for them right now, making this end a lot more difficult for them now.
Yeah.
So now we will see Latvia drawing another one here.
Yeah.
On the top of their own. I think this is a perfect house for them right now. Yeah. This is exactly what they wanted to be able to draw another one on that one and still have a guard, making it really hard for Estonia to do something about this end.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised that Latvia, both in the first end, last end and this end, are changing into a little bit more offensive. Most teams might just peel the guard away and feel good with that, but they are really going to try to score some more points.
Yeah, unfortunately that Latvian stone is a little bit too short, which Estonia of course will take advantage of, drawing around this one instead. Bit lucky there for Estonia.
Yeah, they still get their chances, but they're gonna have to get some multiple points soon now, at least 2 or 3 points I think, and their sweep, a very good sweeping, very hard sweep, and it's so unlucky.
Yeah, but I mean I think that's better than going through the house. I mean they still have something to do now with that stone, yeah. So I think that's a better alternative than to be hard.
Yeah.
on that one.
Latvia keeps on going with a little more offensive. They're really trying to finish this game off by trying to get some points here, and we'll see how this goes. Laura Gaidole,
Beigas!
her second stone of this fifth end.
Yes, I think they're aiming for a draw here
No.
on the forefoot. Curling a lot now.
I think
Really
it's
need
too
to
much
pass the
weight.
guard. Ooh,
I think it's too much
yeah.
weight.
They really do not want this behind tee because then Estonia might have an opportunity to freeze that one.
Wow.
Now Estonia sweeping that one. Trying now for the freeze once again.
Yeah, as I said earlier, they get their chances. They just need to find the right speed now and the right line. Estonia.
Not sweeping this one at all. I think it's a little bit too wide. Maybe they're changing task now.
Oh, just passed
missing,
it.
yeah. Fortunately, that's way too long for the draw that they were aiming for. So it's really hard for the skip in Estonia to do anything about that. I think what the Estonian team needs to talk about is where it's okay for the stone to end up and where it's not. I mean, they're under by 6 points. Just stopping a top 12 would be okay, so they have something to do with the stones. I mean, just passing through the house here makes it really hard for them to take any points at all, actually.
Yeah. Evelina Barone coming very close, sweep very hard and good here, but it touches the guard.
Yeah, I mean, this is not really what Latvia would have wanted either, actually, because now there's a lot of guards ahead of the house, which could mean that it's easier for Estonia now to get some point, actually. Both teams are making some pretty huge mistakes in this end. And now we see Estonia once again going on the hit here. Would it be such a bad move to actually do the draw around here?
I think they should try to get just the freeze is definitely there, and now they want to take some of these guards away.
I think they're going for the one in the house, actually. It looks like it's really hard, so it would just roll out yourself.
Yeah. Now that one is not there anymore, so they'll have maybe have a better chance later to make a draw somewhere there. So
yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're going for blank end. I don't know, actually, because they maybe want to blank this end, so they will take points in the next end. But I think there's lots of guards, so I don't think this is a bad house for Estonia at all, actually.
No.
I really think that they should take the opportunity and draw here.
Evelina Barone from Latvia again. This one is looking very
Much
good.
better, yeah. Just sweep that little one. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Really good draw there from the Latvian team. And their third player, Evelina Barone.
Come on.
I think now Estonia is changing their tactics, going for the freeze now. I think that's the right call to make.
Yes. Christine Laitsalo. Looks like something happened with her broom there in the sliding out, but maybe it looks good anyway. Here we go. It's hard sweeping. I think it's for line. I think weight looks very, very good.
Yeah, looks really good. Fortunately,
Just
maybe that overstretched it just a little bit would make the weight of the stone get a little bit easier. So fortunately, they bumped that stone out in the open, which makes it a pretty easy hit there for Latvia instead. They would have wanted it to be a little bit harder for Latvia to do that hit. So a little bit unfortunate there. Otherwise, a really good try.
yeah, it was. Madara Bremane, Latvian skip, looking for an out and take here to hit, and hopefully roll behind any of the guards. To line 3.
Putting,
Goes.
yeah, pretty normal take out here. Wanting it to curl a little bit more, I think. Now they're sweeping it. Looks close. Perfect stone there. Perfect stone by the Latvian skip. Couldn't done it much better, actually.
No, once again putting Estonia under pressure here in the 5th end.
Pretty hard now for Estonia, actually, to what they're gonna do. Maybe, they're looking at that race from the corner guard. It's not easy, but I think maybe either that or open the guards in front of the house.
But now they are such a big trouble now, so I think it's better to raise the yellow one. It's a very tricky shot, but if you do it, you have the chance to score 2 points, and that's what they need.
Yes. Let's see here. Pretty hard shot now for the Estonian skip, Trin Madison.
Yeah.
But if she, as you said, if she makes it, it's really good.
Still, I sometimes think that those shots are not as hard as they look. It's still just a race down, hit it. It's like hitting it on the nose, but just a few centimeters on the outside of the nose. But she throws that one wide, and
yeah, makes it a pretty big mistake there.
Yeah.
I think it's easy on those shots too. Think that you're aiming for the outside and get a little bit nervous just right before you're letting go of the stone and just giving it a little that extra, which means it's not a chance that it curls up. So I will think we will see a guard here in front of that yellow stone, making Estonia left with not many options actually on the last stone.
At first I was just thinking that the in-hand draw was the only shot, and now when I look at it from this angle, even that one looks very hard. So
yes.
Let's see what Latvia will do this one. Matara Bremane. To close this side of the sheet.
Looks a little heavy actually. Let's see if they're changing task or how they're handling this. Don't want to push that yellow one in. No, it's true past that. Yeah, I think that's an okay shot. I mean, the race is still there, but I think it's even harder now since the angles are a little bit wider. I think it's hard to lie one after the stone.
Yeah, really tough.
Even if you hit one of the red ones, it's the chances of staying in the house and still be shot is not many.
Yeah.
What would you have done?
I think losing a point here is not an option. So you need to play the shot that could give you a point. You need to raise that one perfectly down to the shot and also try to on the top of it, so you can remove the other one a bit aside. And
you also almost have to like bump the top one a little bit and just go down on the back one to be shot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you're shot if you just go right on it.
Now you have to touch the second either before or after.
Yes, exactly.
So we'll see here. It's a really tough shot, and
Could be a beauty though if she makes it.
Yeah. Could be shot of the game.
Yes. I think she made the right call of doing this instead of the draw. I think the draw is really, really hard. Although it's curling, but
they spend a lot. Yeah, they spend a lot of time here. I wonder how much time they have left.
Yeah, this end has been pretty slow from both teams.
Okay. So they got 11 minutes left. I think that's still okay.
Yeah.
That looks like more control than her first attempt. They're sweeping it.
Sweeping this one really hard. I don't think it's that bad. Actually, they just have to... over curls, yes.
A good try.
Yeah, it is. That means that Latvia got another 3 points, which means they are up now 12-3 points.
And obviously this game is not gonna be won again from Estonia. They will play one more end at least, and I think that the most thing they need to remember from that end is to get out of it with some confidence again, make some good shots, maybe score a point or two just to have some confidence for the last game.
Exactly. Well, we can maybe look at the other sheets for a little while. On sheet A, Germany is now up by 2 points against New Zealand with 6-4 on the men's side there, and Turkey's women, they're leading 11-0 against the Austrian team there. On sheet C, Slovenia is up by 2 points against Poland, the girls' teams there, 5-3. And on sheet E, we have a Slovakian lead over Slovenia with 3-1. And last but not least, we have a tie game on sheet F, 4-4 against New Zealand against Australia. So back to our feature game here. Latvia against Estonia, now a 12-3 lead to the Latvian team. Latvia now drawing the stone. Fortunately, it ended up in the back of the house. We will see corner guard now being played by Estonia. They want to have a corner guard so they can draw behind it later. As Richard said, I think this end is a lot about just for Estonia making some good shot, coming out from this game with some confidence. I think that's the most important part of this end. This corner guard looks a little bit heavy, and it's inside the house. Not really what they wanted to, because now the free guard stone doesn't exist, and Latvia are able to hit that stone. So a hit here from Latvia's first player. Now it's all about just taking all the yellow stones away here from Latvia. This looks like it's over curls, and it doesn't even hit that yellow one. A thing. So Estonia once again get the chance here from Latvia to draw another corner guard. Discussing here what side they want to play this corner guard. What do you think?
I think they should. I think they should guard their own shot here. Try to fool Latvia to try to make a double or something and hope for a nose hit, and so they can score more than 2 points. I think it's very important now that they just find the weight and the line and get some confidence back.
Yes, I agree with you. I think though they went for the other side, making a corner guard there, but the speed seems fine.
Yeah.
Making that a corner guard. Latvia still able to hit that one though. So now we're down to our second players in this sixth end. So which means Laura Gaduli are able to hit. Which stone she wants to. Going for the one in the house.
Yeah, seems like she's got this one under control. Very controlled release. Good in hand.
Yeah. Sweeping that one perfectly.
Right on the nose.
Estonia now going for the draw behind their own corner guard. I think it's definitely the right move to make. It's to stay short here is not a bad option either. As I said earlier, it's important to have some stones to work with later in the end. So really need to discuss with your team before the stones, just where it's okay for it to be as well.
Yeah.
Sweeping is really one hard for line here. Looks like it might be in the corner guard. I think it's a good plan here to try to, exactly as they do now, separate these two guards, which makes it that they now have two guards instead of one. I don't think that's a bad result. I think it's a good alternative. Now there's a timeout here from the Latvian skip. Let's see here what they want to discuss. I think they want to discuss whether or not they should stay the defensive move or if they are supposed to flip over to the offensive move. There are two options here. Either they can go for the guards as they have been on their first stone, or they can draw behind this yellow stone. What do you think, Rickard?
I think there will be an offensive here, but my Latvian is not very good, but let's see what we can hear from them.
Bet tad ir precīzi jānoņem. Mēs domājam par sarga ņemšanu. Priekšā jau, vai ne? No jā, es arī par to domāju. Ok, jā. Kāds tad novāk arī savējās mājā ārā? Ok. Principā tas baksis. No jā. No jā.
Looks like they've decided for a move here. Just giving each other a high five. Decided to hit this guard. And I think you could do either way, but I think this is the right move. I would probably also hit the guard. Maybe not from that direction, but I would hit the guard.
Yeah, it's a good call here. They have been struggling now a few ends with choosing the tactics, defense, offense, defense. Now they turn into more defensive strategy here again, and I think with 12-3 on the board and scoreboard, I think it's a good call.
So let's see here.
It's close now.
Yeah,
very close,
you
very
need
close.
a little bit more, but I think that's good. Yeah, it's a good zone there.
Yeah.
Clean, a little bit off the front of the house. Looks like the Estonian girls are going for the draw behind their corner guard now, I think.
Yeah.
Would be pretty good for them now to be at least second shot.
Yeah.
Just to put a little bit more pressure on Latvia. This looks heavy, or at least that's the sign they were given from the player here. Going right through the house.
A little too much weight on that one.
Exactly. Can't really afford that in this part of the game. So we will see a draw now from the Latvian third player, Evelina Baron. I think she wanted to get to the 12 foot here. just closing up a little bit for the Estonian team. Oh, on their other sheet, sheet E, just a beauty of a shot, making a double race there from Slovakia.
Really close game there between the boys.
Yes.
Slovakia and Slovenia. Estonia keep trying here to get some points. I think they chose the hit and roll here. Here comes quite a lot of weight in it. Let's see if
Looks like Estonia, yeah, they have changed a little bit of tactics here, going for the hit now. Makes that nose hit. Pretty easy shot now for Latvia, just to nose hit that back. Evelina trying a hit here. Just keeping that one clean. They hit it, but they roll off. And that doesn't really matter at this stage of the game. See a draw here from the Estonian team?
yeah, coming around the corner guard.
Yes. The speed looks a lot better than the last one. Really need this to stay in the house. Looks a little bit too far though. Latvian skip sweeping this one, and she's sweeping it out from the house, yes. Fortunate there for the Estonian team.
Yeah, it's not there. I know that they can do better than this. Maybe they have a little bit lack of energy now when having such a bad start of the game. If this result would stay, which it of course will do with Latvia as a winner, we have a exciting end of this group coming up tomorrow with Norway playing Czech Republic and Latvia playing Norway tomorrow as well. And these three teams, Latvia, Norway and Czech Republic, will settle which of those two teams that will have a chance to join Scotland to the quarterfinals.
See a draw here from the Latvian skip. Aiming for the 12 foot.
Yeah.
Looks a little bit too short. Don't want to leave that as a guard. Really important sweeping here from the sweepers. Oh, good sweeping there. Unfortunately not in the house, but still an okay result. Now there's a opportunity here for Estonia to draw. They could either draw behind their own corner guard, or they can draw behind this redstone just popping up. Looks like they're aiming for the draw behind their corner guard.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to see a good draw here now from Estonia. I think they need that. It's been struggling for a while now, so it would be great to see some good shots here in the end of the sixth end.
Yes, as we said earlier, to get the girls some confidence until the next game. I think it's important.
Yep. Clean Madison around the corner guard.
Yes.
Try
Want to be careful here, so it's not too far. I think the Wade is actually there. I think they want to sweep that for Wade.
Wade looks just
A little bit too long. They really need to have that back there from their own.
Oh, it stays fair.
Yeah, I think it's a good shot. I mean, now it's really hard for the Latvian team to get away with that.
Yeah.
Choosing instead to make the draw. I don't know.
Viņi redz čikas. Do? Yeah. Tas trāpīja 0. Jau uz malu, jā.
Going for the hit, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the double is there. I think you see a little bit more than the half of this stone, so just hitting this, maybe you can lie 2 anyway, even if this jams in the back. Wouldn't be a...
We've seen that she can throw some weight if she wants to, and she can also be very cool and play some slower if they need. So let's see what kind of shot she makes here.
Yes.
Here we go.
Wow.
Looks
Keeping
very
this clean.
controlled.
Yeah. I think it needs to curl a bit though. Looks
kind
like
of
it's
comfortable.
just... Yeah.
Good try.
Well, there's an opportunity now for Estonia to score a deuce in this end.
Yeah.
Bija stiprāks kā 0. Nā. Tā kā viņš gāja, pēc tā kā...
Just need to hit the 8 foot and the deuce is secured.
Lauris Aslanieks gāja kā, es nezinu, viņa mest 5. Kā 3-5.
I think this game is over anyway. I'm not even sure if they will keep playing. Trine Madison, a draw for 2 points. It's either they play more or not. It's very important
hard.
for the confidence.
Sweeping this, I think it's home. I don't think that. Yeah. Maybe they almost overswept this one, but I think it's a perfect draw there.
Yeah, very good draw. 2 points for Estonia.
Yeah.
And we now have a score of 12-5 for Latvia. With 2 ends to go. It's just 8 ends in these games here in the World Junior B Curling Championships. So have 2 more ends.
Looks like they're continuing. So they that means they have to steal 7 points to even this game up.
No, that's not the easiest, but they'll have a try.
Yes. So we'll probably see a guard here now from the Estonian team. So, here we go. Guard here from the Estonian team. Perfect guard. And now let's see what Latvia will do. They will draw there. Just waiting for the opportunity to hit both guards. Looks like the sweeper's telling the skip that this is really long.
Beigas.
And this Latvian stone just running right through the house. So probably another guard here from the Estonian team. Really needs to steal a lot of points in this end to have a chance. Looking for this guard to be close to the house. They don't want Latvia to be able to hit this one, but it looks like it's a bit heavy, so they're changing task now and drawing it into the house. Line is great. But now, fortunately for Estonia, Latvia is free to hit this yellow rock. So we will see a hit here from the first player in Latvia. Not sweeping this one at all, but it looks like it hits the yellow one. So Estonia now looking for another draw around this guard. Sweeping this one.
Yeah, they will sweep this one hard. It's not hard enough though, but they did their best here, but they have two guards now. Latvia now keep on with their defensive game, trying to get away these center guards. Gaidule. Or much weight on this one. Trying to do the double. She gets one of them and rolls to the side. That's okay. One more try from Estonia, coming around this center guard. Try to steal some points in this end. Looks more weight on this one, and the sweepers are not touching it, but it's getting close. Yeah, I don't know if it picked up or if it's just overkill. It's very hard to see, but as long as they at least are putting up a guard, they should be should be happy about that. Latvia keep peeling away the guards. Good chance for double peel here. Very hard sweeping, very hard. Do they have the double? Ooh, very, very close. Very good try there. Could have just had the double. Latvia, of course, they feel that they have won this game, but it's also they have one more game tomorrow, and it's important that they keep focus and keep doing their shots here. It's an important game tomorrow against Norway. Might be the one deciding which of them will play the quarterfinal, and which of them who will not. One more try to come around here from Estonia.
Looks like the stone might be a little bit too heavy. Just going through the house. Not really the mistake they can afford. They really need to steal at least 3 points in this end.
Yeah, it's not what it looks like now, but one more chance to take away the guards for Latvia. Latvia third here now. Evelina Barone.
Not whipping this one. I think it needs a curl. But just misses that stone there.
Yeah, very close.
Both teams making a small mistake there. So once again, Estonia have the chance now to draw behind the center guard.
Well, she had some really good shots this game earlier, so let's see if she can get this one behind the guard into the house. I think the weight might look okay.
Yeah.
It's really curls now. And
really need to sweep this forward line, I think. Okay, it was in the guard, that's why. A bit of a mistake, but I think that's a better mistake than to draw right through the house. I mean, now still they have some stones they can work with. That's always better than to not have any stones.
Yeah, they need all the help they can get from Edna Stone here to make a multiple steal. So, but another try.
Gets one away and a bit of lucky roll there on their.
Yeah.
So they get one stone in there as well. Estonia now thinking about the hit and roll or the draw.
Yeah.
Looks like they've decided for the hit and roll here. Changing now for the draw.
Yeah, I think it's a good call to make the draw here. Much bigger chance to steal with a draw here. Could come all the way down to the button and make a good chance to steal. Hitting the one in the top of the house, it's not a good steal position.
No, I wonder how much time the teams has left. See, some of the sheets have already begun on their each end.
Yeah.
Sweeping this one really hard though. Wanting to go past that guard there.
Oh, they sweep it over. Ooh, they just touched it.
Should have swept a little bit more, but maybe the speed, the weight was a little bit too heavy.
Yeah. It was a good try.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They have the shot there now. Latvia will go for a hit and roll behind the guard.
Yeah, I think it's a good call. Just hit that into the center of the house. Just hit out. Makes it harder for Estonia. If they hit and roll behind the center guard, it will be easier for Estonia to just freeze that stone. So I think they're making a good call.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a lot of good calls. I like the way the skip Bremane during the game changes between offensive, defensive, always showing a good touch in their strategy, not only doing the easy things all the time. So there's a hard sweep here. They really go for this one. I think they got a hit, but do they? Ooh.
Over curls.
Yeah, that's a bit surprising to me.
Yeah, me too. I mean, now the opportunity for Estonia to actually steal has been just got a lot bigger, actually.
Yeah, now they are really considering making like a hit or roll on this yellow one and to roll in like 3. Very very difficult shot.
Yes.
But maybe the correct shot because they really need a miracle.
Yeah, they do. They have to hope for Latvia to miss their last shot. I mean, that's the only option they got.
They don't have a timeout, so they have a team timeout here, as we call it. See if we can get a glance of the clocks here now. So it would be interesting to see, as you said, the other games are in the 8th end, so they might have spent some time here.
Yeah, maybe the time is... There we have it. Yeah, they only have 4 minutes left.
Well, it's not that much time. It's not a direct problem, but it's not too much time. Here she comes with, I guess we have like a board weight or bumper weight, trying to hit that yellow one.
Needs to curl a lot, I think.
Now it's curls, but is it enough?
Is it enough? I don't think so.
Ooh, just had very close.
Okay, now there will be a pretty easy hit here. I won't say easy because she missed her last one, but it shouldn't be a problem for the Latvian skip to just no-set this one for a deuce, and I think then we will have some handshakes maybe.
I'd even say that if it's 2 points, it's 14-5, and it's mathematically impossible, and then I think the umpire will...
tell them.
Yeah. But we've seen some misses before in curling on every level, so anything could happen here. Bremane to win the game and be in a good position to might go to...
Looks like this is a really good stone here. Just need to hit this yellow one and it's over. Yeah. A deuce here for the Latvian team, which, as you said, meant this game is over. What do you think about this game, Richard?
Honestly, I'd say after 3 ends we had an 8-3 lead for Latvian team, which I didn't think they really deserved. Latvia had a good first end with a 4, and I think Estonia showed a great courage and team spirit and got back into the game. And after half the 5th end, I thought they were about to get maybe back in the game. Some unlucky shots in the 3rd end changing it, and 8-3 after 3 ends is of course impossible to get back from. So, but I think I saw some good shots from both teams.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you so much for watching this game with us, and hopefully we'll see each other again tomorrow, right?
Yes, my name is Rickard Hallström.
And my name is Tove Sundberg, and thank you and good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sedan mitten av 1950-talet har Jämtland stått värd för flertalet stora vintersportevenemang. Med alpina VM i Åre och skidskytte-VM i Östersund 2019 riktas återigen fokus på Jämtland som arrangör av stora vinterevenemang. Regionen har även på senare tid arrangerat internationella tävlingar i allt från parasport till snöskotertävlingar av hög internationell klass samt världscuptävlingar i längd, skidskytte, alpint och freestyle. Alla större evenemang ger ringar på vattnet och det öppnas nya dörrar för näringslivet, idrottsforskning och samarbeten på många plan utanför regionen och även på internationell nivå. Jämtland, the home of great winter sport events.